This room's a little dark and just, it's like happiness doesn't wait for a better lighting situation. That's what I'm seeing. So someone said to me, it was an interesting reflection today. It keeps coming. What happens? They said, you can hear Jesus. And I said, what happens if you stop hearing Jesus? It was like such a happy moment to see that it's really impossible not to hear Jesus anymore. It's like, thanks for asking that question. That was from a mighty companion. What happens if that voice stops? And just the comfort of knowing that voice won't ever, it can't. It's like, it's impossible because it's welcomed. That's what I see as soon as it's welcomed. All that is, all that is welcome. It's just a welcome to hear it because it's always, that song of love is always playing. It's always the song playing in the background. What a great question and what a great answer. It's like the welcome mat is always out for Jesus here. And there's so many times like I just didn't want to hear it at all. And I'm going to ask him, Jesus, and he's just like, no. Or any desire not to hear Jesus, like, no. It's too much happiness, too much joy, too much comfort, too much rest. And nothing in this world means as much as that voice for God within. I hear the song Climbing the Stairway, and she's climbing the stairway to heaven. And it seems like that. It seems like taking steps, like going up the steps, or you don't know if you're climbing higher or lower or stepping up or stepping down. And Jesus said, you know, when you know the one that walks with you, the one who walks with you, and you fear nothing. You can fear no evil. It's the transcendence of the idea that evil exists in this world or anything that can be changed by anything in this world. That's the gift of A Course in Miracles. That's the gift of listening to Jesus every single day. It transcends time and space. It comes through transcendence of time and space. It's like, you know, some thoughts arising like, oh, maybe other things will arise. Well, maybe they will. There's still the voice of Jesus. It's still, I can see how it becomes all in purpose, like the purposeful life, the life that is directed out of this world of suffering and hatred and fear and to the joy, infinite joy of life itself. That's just, when Jesus becomes the only thing. That's such a turnaround. Such a turnaround from not wanting to hear that voice to having that voice be the only thing worth, the only thing of any value. the blessing of knowing that voice. And everyone knows this voice. This is the voice of truth within. Every being knows this voice. Everyone. It's not like some people can hear Jesus and some people can't. Just the voice for truth. It's just the willingness to keep looking till that's all that is valued.